Would we even know the Bledisloe Cup was on without Michael Cheika and Steve Hansen's sparring, wonders Hamish Bidwell. What's a sporting rivalry without hate? It's a question Australian rugby league enthusiasts have pondered this year. One state of origin side was clearly better than the other and, what's worse, they didn't rub the poorer team's nose in it. Rugby is all the more exciting for All Blacks coach Steve Hansen occasionally stirring the pot. They just played better, behaved better and built upon their impressive legacy of success. It was all very efficient, admirable and dull. It's a bit of a stretch to cast the All Blacks in the role of the Queensland and make the Wallabies New South Wales, but there remains some danger of the Bledisloe Cup going the way of State of Origin. The Blues have held the State of Origin shield just once in the last 11 years, while it was 2003 that the poor old Wallabies last entered a Bledisloe Cup series as holders. Chances are that run won't be reversed in 2016. Test matches between New Zealand and Australia aren't going to become irrelevant. Rugby is too much a part of our culture and media companies are too heavily invested in it for that to happen. But when the outcome of sporting contests ceases to be uncertain, it can become a hard sell. To remain enthused about your team winning then, you sometimes need to take pleasure in who's being beaten. In New Zealand we've painted Wallaby players such as Quade Cooper as pantomime villains, but there just wasn't enough substance to it and the satisfaction too fleeting. Same with Robbie Deans. Michael Cheika could be a keeper, though. If we rewind the tape to June, it was All Blacks coach Steve Hansen who got things rolling here. Asked about how he thought England, Ireland and Wales were going on their respective tours to the Southern Hemisphere, Hansen segued into some comments about Cheika being bullied by England's Eddie Jones. It was entertaining, had a grain of truth to it and was, presumably, part of a broader plan to benefit the All Blacks. Coaching an international rugby side, particularly the one that everyone else is trying to beat, is not a frivolous exercise and you imagine there is a clear intent behind everything Hansen says. Likewise Cheika. He's now returned Hansen's serve 3 times. None of what he's said is particularly explosive, but it's shown intent and put a target on his back that plenty of New Zealanders will happily take aim at. Hansen, when offered the opportunity by reporters to provide a straight answer to straight questions, has responded in kind and very quickly. A situation has arisen where people are not only keen to see what the pair say next, but how the teams respond when the Rugby Championship kicks off at Sydney's ANZ Stadium on Saturday. Good on both men, quite frankly. Cheika has taken up a role and added to the theatre of Bledisloe Cup rugby in a way not dissimilar to predecessors such as Alan Jones, Bob Dwyer and Eddie Jones, and the rivalry between the All Blacks and Wallabies will be all the better for it.